This is a sea star in the phylum Echinodermata. Things in the phylum Echinodermata generally have spiny skin. Echino means spiny and dermata means skin, so you can definitely see where they get their names. Sea stars usually have 5 arms, and they can actually regenerate an arm if it's damaged or broken. They also have 2 feet. Steve, can you turn him over so we can try to see his 2 feet?
Yeah.
2 feet are really tiny, but you can see how they use those to walk. If we're lucky, he might move one of them just a little bit for us. It's hard to see them move, but that is how starfish walk around on the bottom of the ocean. And right there in the middle is his mouth. Sea stars also eat in a very interesting manner. They actually extrude their stomach out of their body and envelop their prey, and then essentially digest it outside of their body and then absorb it back in. So sea stars are super interesting animals. Here we have a sea urchin. Most sea urchins have really sharp spines, but this is a pencil urchin and his spines are really stubby. So you can actually touch him without getting poked by a sharp spine. Still in the phylum Echinodermata, so named for his spiny skin. Sea urchins also have tube feet on their undersides. Steve, would you like to tell us a little bit more about the sea urchin?
Yeah, so this guy, he has much longer tube feet than what you see off of a lot of the starfish. And you can see him even come up the sides and sometimes all the way up to the back. They can actually extend those out quite far. I don't know how well you'll be able to see in the video, but those tube feet he can use to grip onto things, pull food items closer, sense his surroundings. With the larger spines, he can also move those quite easily. Right now he's got the spines pointed downward because of the fact that I'm holding him, so he's kind of actually tightened those on my fingers a little bit. But he can move those quite well. And then he's got a mouth down there with some really sharp teeth. You can see those tube feet. Oh, there he goes. You can see those tube feet really active down there on the bottom side. Whole bunch of them there. And that center mouth with those teeth, I don't know what I would compare that to, but they do a pretty good job of chomping down on some algae and cleaning up the reefs.
They do have very sharp scraping teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. Thank you, Steve.
You're welcome.